Hi, Killam and Travis. I feel like I've been run over by a bus. My body's all stiff and sore after this week. Oh, I really haven't been run over by a bus. I just feel stiff and sore. It's a figure of speech. If I was literally hit by a bus, I highly doubt I'd be streaming Kill him.
I think it's nice to be able to look back on old diaries and see what you were doing in the past.
I keep a diary.
There, see? I'm not the only one.
Alright. Let's go play with the room requirements. Oh, I gotta level up. Oh, can't do that one yet. That sounds useful. I think that would be more useful though. Alright.
Revelio.
I can't even cast Lumos for 2 seconds.
Oh, I remember that day. Yeah.
Can I math today? 5, 2, 4, 5. So I need. Oh no, I need 7. So I need that guy. I need that guy. So 2. I need the Griffon. I can math today! I sure as hell couldn't math the other day. Kneasel statue. Huh.
Revelio.
It was bad the other day. I got both of them wrong. I had to go back and refigure out my math.
Leviosa. Revelio.
Cool. Oh, I heard a ding. Oh, where is the ding? Is it out here? Oh, okay. Tapestry of Barnabas the Barmy. This tapestry depicts the wizard Barnabas the Barmy's foolish attempt to train trolls for ballet. One can only imagine the impact on the arts had he succeeded. That sounds like a nightmare. I was failing at adding and subtracting, Travis. I was failing the last time.
Revelio. Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Emotional damage!
Yes. It was emotionally damaging, Travis.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Woo! We did it.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Hey, I waited for you here for ages. Perhaps you signed a few more inches of parchment than you expected. Let me know if you want to try to meet again. Sincerely, Tia. That doesn't sound very promising.
Revelio.
Of course, the professor gets sidetracked and we get to go explore on our own.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
No, don't want to keep it down. The jackbox closed by itself.
Revelio.
Whee! Alright.
Revelio.
Shoot. I think this will work. Alright, there, got it.
Revelio.
Okay, I think that's the only last thing in this spot. What's the next spot?
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
The night just fell apart.
Revelio.
Bit offended the room thought I needed a bath. Cheeky thing.
Revelio.
Not quite sure how to get up there though. Nope, can't use that.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Cause I don't think anything but a house elf comes in
Revelio.
here. Huh? Guess that's not gonna happen.
What was that?
The snitch.
Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
So move that out of the way. It's floating over there. This way. Is that the way enough to get the chest? There we go. We got it. I'm so glad flowers don't actually make noise in real life.
Revelio. I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Loaded candles. We found the health elf.
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Go, room, go!
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Now I can see what those question mark things are.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Another spell in the books.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potions station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Alright, I need to put that on my list. We'll use that. No, that's the wrong one. That's the one I wanted. Now we got an open room right here. Let's put it right here. This one looks more Ravenclaw-y to me. Let's change the color. And I think we just should leave it blue. And escape. Now we need to make the potting table.
Well done.
We'll
You
just
can use
keep it.
these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
We'll just leave everything blue for now, since we're a Ravenclaw.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Alright, I apparently had enough to begin with, so I can go on to the next step.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
We'll just go 5 rugs. And wall hangings. Let's see what's here. We'll put a painting. We'll just this one.
work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
That was not what we were supposed to do. There we go. So, let's change that. And that. And F to change color. And we'll go that.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst using the altering spell.
Can light this one. And since we're Ravenclaw, we'll go with blue.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
He's having candy. Feel bad about interrupting him.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambiance.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Let's go moonlight.
I would like
for
the room
astronomy.
to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Perfecto.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
They got even bigger.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Deke thinks you are doing good work here.
Gotta get rid of all these paintings. I accidentally got rid of my desk. That was not supposed to happen. Can I get my desk back? Oh, that's not it. Oh. Well, thank God. Right here. Oh, thank God. I got it back. I was panicking there. Alright, the float flame there will let me get here anytime I want. There's so many paintings. Why does he need this many? Jesus. So many paintings. Redecorate the whole room. Oh, it reminds me, I gotta get rid of the rugs in the other room. Those hideous monstrosities. Like 50 portraits. Alright, I think it's all clear. I need dollars. I'll just put it there. Alright, this is the one we had out there, will you? I'm gonna go blue. Though that's kind of sucks that this is the only thing that turned blue. Well, this is what we want. There we go. It all changed to my bluish color. Good, good, good. I didn't have to do every single thing. Alright, let's get rid of these. I think that is it for now. Where's this? Oh, I think I can conjure something else in here. do potions and jumping pots. I think that looks better. Thought I could make them bigger, but apparently I can make them bigger. Oh well. But if I remember right, these will make me potions. Right, since we did up those, let's see what I got. That's better. That drops down, that drops down. That's ugly, so let's change this back to... Where'd it go? There we go. Oh, that's down. That looks ugly, so let's go no. Yeah, stick with this. Alright, what quests do I have? Let's go do flight test. Map.
Revelio.
And off we go. It looks so huge.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village.
Oh, Black hadn't cancelled it, we wouldn't be looking for the blasted thing in the
Come on,
first place.
where are you?
You're
Rebellious.
saying it wrong. Ugh, Rebellious.
Wonder if this is actually bigger than a football field or not.
Hey you, Ravenclaw.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
I don't like it very much.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Let's go!
Made it!
Come on.
Success!
Let's see how fast we can beat her score.
Brilliant! Did it!
Oh, Mrs. Bubbles.
This is rather fun.
Looks like I'm beating him by quite a bit.
Did
Sweet.
anyone else see that?
Ah, it only took one try.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke, whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Well, I don't think I really need to go challenge it again. So, go talk to Albie Weeks. Hogsmeade. I'll go there.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and is wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Alright.
If I thought I could compete with Serona, I'd open my own pub in Hogwarts.
Greetings, Mr. Ollivander. I visited the Owlery as you suggested.
Oh, it's the intrepid young sleuth. Well, what did you find? Was my inkling correct?
It was, but I don't think either of us could have predicted where I'd end up.
Most intriguing. Where did it all lead?
I met the ghost of Richard Jackdaw himself. He pointed me to the cave where he died, wand in hand.
Astonishing. So, he was the culprit. And?
I did indeed find your family wand, but it was in pieces, beyond repair.
Ah, well, I suppose I'm not surprised after all this time. Most unfortunate. But there you have it. In any case, you have mine and my family's thanks. At least now we know what happened. I shall tell them what I've learned and what you have done for us.
So there was no ending to that quest we did the other day. So I just had to go talk to him. Even though it didn't tell me to go talk to him. Silly quest things like that.
Not saying I don't catch the odd thing.
Oh, I need to get a Thunder Brew.
If something threatens me, first thing I can't do.
Where is the potion guy? There he is. I need a Thunder Brew for my assignment for Professor Sharp.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lowing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
So broke. Let's get a Thunder Brew. So 1,000 to buy the recipe versus 1,200 to buy the recipe versus 1,000 to just get the potion. I might as well just go with the recipe.
A wise decision. Thank you.
But I'm broke again. Forever broke in this game.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Alright, what other quests do I have? What do I have here? Ah, that's right. So this would be another match like we had the first day in Charms. Will I fail or not?
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in Charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant!
Let's
Summoner's
go.
Court. The ever-changing
Oh my
game.
god. Oh my god.
Accio. Try to beat that.
Oh, not quite far enough. Damn it.
Not bad. Not bad. Accio. All in the wrist.
Oh, Sion!
That was one for the ages. Accio. Nothing to it.
Let's see if I can knock his stuff off. Shit! I gave him the win.
I'll let you have that one. Wait, did I win? I won!
I gave him the win.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm
beat you
game
this
for another
time.
round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game.
Can't believe I gave him the win.
Accio.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, 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 no!
Try to beat that. Lucky shot. Accio.
I agree, Tom.
All in the wrist.
And I overshot. Shit.
I've seen worse. Accio.
Yeah, do worse. How does that work? What the hell?
Nothing to it.
I'm gonna lose anyway, so I'm just gonna pile drive everything. Well, that was a total loss that round.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice.
Apparently I do need to practice.
Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Try to beat that.
No, stand.
That was one for the ages. Accio.
Is he gonna knock it off?
All in the wrist.
How the hell am I gonna do this one? Can we making it this one this way?
Not bad. Not bad. Accio. Nothing to it.
Now, if I can just get one into the 30s, I should win this time.
I'll let you have that one. Well done. You beat me.
Yay, I finally won. Oh, I almost lost.
Bit of good luck, that's all.
Come now, Leander, there's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Ouch, 7 times in a row. At least it wasn't that bad.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
I'm not cut out for Summoner's Court, apparently. Alright, what quest do we have now? Should we go see if I have the ingredients for the Thunder Brew? Or not? Something tells me I do not have the ingredients to make it. No, I do not. Do my jumping pots have one? I do get one. Oh! Look! I'll go get this one out of the way. So this one, the easiest way would be going to world map and go to the Forbidden Forest. I'm gonna need the mouse. I'm gonna change these just in case we get into some trouble. Alright, for this one, we need nighttime. I'm gonna go to map and change it to nighttime.
Lumos.
I believe if you're over here somewhere. Okay, it should be around here somewhere. There we go.
Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading.
Then you just follow the candles.
The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest.
Chickens in the Forbidden Forest, really. Follow the candles.
Treasure must be nearby. I suppose a picnic in the Forbidden Forest could seem romantic to some.
Would not seem romantic to me, but it's a guy that got beheaded in a cave.
Treasure hunting suits me.
And that's it. Alright, let's go see if we can find something to beat up here in the forest. I'll wait on that. Who can we beat up on the map? Hey, Scarlies. It's Fernbor Forest. There should be something dangerous around here.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
That doesn't sound spooky at all. Ooh, there looks like something's trying to beat something up over
I
back
hope
here.
you have your affairs in order.
Incendio! Expulsor! Too slow. Incendio!
That's always a nice spell. Now what is this? So I'm breaking bases? Oh gosh. Mommy, I'm scared. Let's go for it. Fight waves of enemies in the battle arena with the practical courses. Well, let's... What is this? Teleport. Northeast region. We'll enter. We'll see what it's like. I am not expecting anything for good with only having 13 health potions. But we'll see where the hell it goes.
You weaken quickly. No. You can't hold out forever. I'm not killed. I shall end you. Stupid one. Great mistake.
Oh, I didn't learn those yet.
And no one to share in my victory.
Oh,
How
they
nice of you to
they
stop by.
automatically gave me those.
Seems your heart isn't in this at all.
Oh, I think he's the one I have period, so.
It's Nora Treadwell's little saviour.
I'll make you wish Cynthia!
I can do this.
Aha! Back for more. You to spot an interruptant. Knew you were still.
Oh boy.
Incendio! Rookwood's don't go. Incendio!
Such arrogance. We should take them. You will pay.
Incendio! Potato!
Get this over with.
Expulso!
Give them.
You can't win. Expulso!
So it doesn't attack the one that's right in front of me. That's not very helpful.
Acrobatics will only postpone the inevitable.
Expulso!
Pity. Right. Oh. Kill spells glance off of me.
A miss! Stop it!
Much too soon.
I will make you pay.
You've one less.
Oh my god, shit. Oh, I killed the troll in one go. just stand there for a couple seconds. There we go. How many waves do I have to do? Oh god, it's final wave.
There you are.
Oh crap, right on top of me. Shit. Okay, get this troll out of the way.
Oh, what a light you're on. Nice try.
Oh, you could eye.
You're easier to spot than a rock.
You're making this too easy.
And where's the last one? Wow, that took quite a bit for to get that last one done. No, no, not restarting the challenge. So that was fun and unexpected. Let's not do that again. Oh, did I finish Professor's thing? I did. That one was not quite as bad as the other vase one that we found during the southern journey. God, that was terrible. Alright, map. Hogwarts. Potion classroom. I'm surprised I did not die at all in that. It was close, really close ones though.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
That Thunder Brew would have been really helpful in that mess, I tell ya.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else.
Get rid of that.
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
I can heed instructions every once in a while.
As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Alright, I suppose I can't put it off any longer. Let's go. Talk to Sebastian.
I wish they'd allow us our pets from home. We have a crop called Danger.
No. Off on another adventure, are we? Revelio.
Sebastian, where are you?
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Over here.
You think get us into trouble one day.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
Wonder if the Weasley twins found this room.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
More firepower.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Yay, we got
You're
it.
getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
Well, that's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
We don't keep secrets very well around here.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Revelio.
Make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. Right. Didn't, so let us get out of here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Boss.
Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there. But he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please, I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
He's a little feisty.
Some kind soul help me.
I just got a talent point. Let's put it on configure. What did I get? In here, combat. Oh, defeated 10 dark wizards. That's the only one. That's what it looks like. Did I get a new gear? I did. And that's one that's not useful. And that one we'd have to go to the room requirements to get unlocked. But I'll wait until we get some more items before doing that. Why didn't you show up earlier? I currently have no class, so let's go find something to do. Oh, forget it.
Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Let's go talk to Fag.
She did say that.
I thought she did. I hope you know that it isn't true.
Well, of course you're going to say that.
I swear, she was only itchy because of a stinging jinx that the other girl put on her. It was not a bite from a flea.
She did say it was...
Did I not go to the right one? No, I did not go to the right one the first time. Oops.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery, like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Oh, and you'll need to bring the book.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
The resigned sigh of Peeves.
To think it was beneath us all this time. looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts.
Why it's called the map chamber.
Magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
Where is it?
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Alright. What is the other professor's? Do I have those? Do not have a Mandrake, and I do not have a Venomous Detector. Can I steal one from the greenhouse? Greenhouses. Let's see if there's any plants in the greenhouse I can go steal. Cause this baby is broke.
It's time you learn, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Well, bummer, nothing to steal there. Oh, I can't steal from that one. So I'm gonna have to go to the one place, buy some seeds. Boo. What did Professor Kagao want for her assignment? Pop balloons for the Quidditch pitch and Hogsmeade Station. Oh, let's go to Professor Rackham's trial. The map. And that's the closest to that. So we'll go here, then we'll ride our broom the rest of the way.
The Ministry ought to loosen the reins on the Dark Arts.
Ravenclaw.
Let's
Intriguing
do that.
place, Sanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine. No idea who this Bakar is, mind you.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Let's see. Disillusionment.
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Quickly now.
You can do this.
Stay hidden and can't Tripicus totalis. Well done.
Too quiet. There must be something here. Most goblins in my family.
What does that tell us?
Ramrock said so.
So are those two of the last ones?
Someone.
Did I get them all? Sweetness.
Revelio. Orders.
Search the tower and the
Directly from
surrounding
Ramrock.
area. Look
These
for
orders
anything to do
indicate
with
that they're after
names.
something to do with names.
What you find
What
here will
names?
be the key
And
to
why
Galentine
here?
finally taking its rightful place in the world. Ranrock.
I will draw blood.
Well, what the
I'll
hell?
snap that wand and easily diverted.
Are you sure?
No, that's embarrassing, isn't it?
Was that your best?
That was close.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind. This is different.
Revelio.
Is there something in here?
Can't imagine the goblins know about the tribe.
Some empty area right here.
How on earth could they have known about this place?
Revelio.
Get all the goodies first.
It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
Not anymore.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Revelio.
Nothing down here. So up we go. I like gold.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
I'm gonna just come back to see what there's in there for.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
We'll see what happens. Let us go.
Revelio.
Revelio. I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Get the chest.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
I was so waiting for the statues to jump out and bite me in the ass.
trees are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Okay, this way.
Leviosa!
Okay, it wasn't too overly bad.
What have the Keepers planned for me?
That's not sketchy at all.
Revelio.
These look familiar.
Over there. Oh, I think I need to go through here.
Revelio.
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway. The room changes when I move in and out of the archway. More statues.
I feel your sentiment.
This easy on me.
Nope. Why would it make it easy on us?
Revelio. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Oh, what the hell? I think I have to go through this way.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
I think that's past the archway.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
I already figured it out, okay? How am I getting over there?
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
Let's see. How do I get it? Oh, okay, here
So
we go.
that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Here you. You were not supposed to fall off that. There we go.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Now. This. And this.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Yeah, I'm not either. I honestly don't want to get used to them. Can't get out there. Jesus. Why? few of them.
Revelio.
Hopefully. Damn pain in the ass, did I tell ya?
Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway. Revelio. Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how?
I'll just keep going on. That's not a good sign. Giving us 2 free health potions.
Revelio.
Oh, they gave me 7 free health potions. Changing any of that. Alright. Let's see what we do. Let's not go over the edge. That wasn't too bad. Lackluster. Not as hard as I thought.
What a relief.
I used 2 health potions.
Another pensive.
Revelio.
What am I missing? Looks like the Merlin stuff.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago. But the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Jesus.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
Great minds think alike, kill him.
What have we here?
I am a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Before you go...
We can't forget our studies. They're important. Might be broke.
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
The leaves change color. It's fall now.
Revelio.
Do I have an open mail? No, I do not. Oh, I should go to Hogsmeade and sell this.
I should ask Serona the... Yeah, this is what I want.
I met a girl once. Looked like an
Revelio.
Come on inside.
Aw, Niffler.
Lumos.
On the roof. Found it.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself though. Let's have you leave here alive.
So you better go there.
Revelio.
The dogweed and deathcap tree. This large tree with the winding branches supports the shop, dogweed, and deathcap.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes.
Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Well, hello, Fender. How are you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in.
What do you have
How
to
is
say?
everybody doing?
But your things will be safe with me until they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money. Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it.
We are doing pretty good, Fender. We're making gold. That's the best part. Until I go broke again buying whatever I need. Just one of these.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young
these.
one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
So now I'm going down to 4 gold. Why is this game so expensive? Thanks, Lenny.
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Right, I think I have what I need for doing Professor Garlics. Yeah, I need to go find somebody to beat up. Now, where on the map would be a good place to go to find some enemies? So, world map. I don't really want spiders. That's quite a ways from it. Let's see what's over here. Maybe I can do a small side quest, and maybe I'll get it done that way.
Always said that travel broadens the mind.
That's a lot. There's one chest. Not sure how I got on the roof, but we got on the roof, guys.
Revelio.
Okay, so the other chest is inside the building. And the door's locked, so can't get that one. What do you have, sir?
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
I would think it's pretty popular. It's pretty much an open world. You can go wherever you want. Well, I can't say total open world. But yeah, you can have your own creatures, you can raise your own creatures, but it's not as interactive as Arcwood for raising your creatures. You got a whole bunch of bad guys to fight. You got challenges in here. You got a storyline. The graphics are really nice. And character customization.
What do you have for sale?
And I don't want to sell any of those.
I
Darn
hope to
it.
see you again sometime.
Well, you'll give me
never
some
thought Ramrock's
baddie
loyalists would
stuff.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
You can ride a broom.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn.
And later on, you can ride creatures like your hippogriff, thresher, a graphon. I probably killed that name.
An encampment. This must be it.
I don't see myself.
Looks as if there's more.
Arn will regret not joining us. He doesn't come round now. He'll be made even more of an example.
We should have killed that traitor Arn when we took his car.
Mandrake. Oh, is there really no way to get in? I guess front door will have to do.
Goblins will finally rule over wisdom. What was that? I feel as well, something made a sound. Must have been me.
Picky boo, you can't see me.
Tell us. How many of you are there?
How nice of you to stop by.
You're not that for me!
I've been fighting since before you were born.
A miss! You don't believe you can defeat me, do you? Enjoy suffering, do you?
Not quite.
Potato!
Finance all finished.
You can't stop us. You won't stop me. Spells glance off of them.
Pitiful!
Shoot!
But this is sad. Really, it is.
And I got stuck.
Deadly mistake. Easily avoided. Much too slow. Brilliant surrender now. Enough.
Pathetic.
Ah! Something hit me behind. That's my first death.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter. How many of you are there?
Up for a bit of time, are we?
That was quite enough of that.
Could it be? Finance all finished.
I won't rest.
Alright, I need spell arrow assembly.
Stride.
A miss! What an unfortunate for you!
I've been fighting since before you were born. I will not be made a fool
No!
I will make you pay.
Get away with that. You won't survive this, my young friend. I should have been your death. If only Ranrock were here to see this. Still hoping to survive.
Alright, did I get him this time?
That was quite something. Now, to Freon's carts.
I think I need to do this. Jumping mushrooms. Let go. Maybe to the wall. Oh, or did you just sneak this up? go. Apparently we did not need to do that.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Self-returning things. That would be really nice. Honeydukes. And where is the last? Oh, here.
Confringo!
Trial. Plenty of puzzles in this game too.
Revelio.
I don't see anything else that was left. Oh, I missed that. 5 gold, it's 5 gold. Oh, I missed this trunk too. Right. Back to the commissioner.
If you're here for my wares...
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done. All the best to you. Once my carts arrive, I'd be happy to show you my wares.
How did that clear the professor's quest? Alright, I can go to that one. So Hogwarts. No. Greenhouse, there we go. Off to class we go. Chinese chomping cabbages. They will take a bite out of your butt if given the chance. It wasn't much of a class
Wonderful
day.
to see you again. I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Woohoo! New spell.
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Endurance. Ooh, I can stack things.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Ooh, free. Oh, backed him over. Not gonna try again. Alright, I think I can go do the flying one. I should have most of my spells, I think. Well, the spells that are not unforgivable, at least. This one. So popped balloons above the Quidditch pitch. Where are they all? Oh, I missed it. We're gonna pretend we didn't see me miss that twice. There's another one. And there's another one. That should be all 5 if I get those 2. I need to go to the Hogsmeade station. That way. Let's go that way. You can fly around Hogwarts.
Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time?
Sidetracked. That was a little too easy.
Brilliant.
Alright. I got Madame Kagawa's quest done. So we can go learn another spell. And should we go play with the Care Magical Beast class, or should I leave that for next time?
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kogawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work.
It get cold in here now.
Places. There you go. Kitchen room quickly.
Frozen salad.
I think it's learned its lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
Alright, what quests do I have? Oh, I got spells quick. No, let's go talk to him. I think that way closest one to him. We'll see how well I do in this one. Sometimes it takes me more than one shot.
Levioso.
Oh, wrong way. Can I math? Can I math?
But I wonder when...
2, 4, 5.
Revelio.
Where is... Honeyduke's Passageway. Hidden behind the statue of one-eyed witch is a secret passage from Hogwarts to a cellar at Honeyduke's. It can only be accessed using a particular charm.
Revelio.
Where is it?
When what was lost has been found.
Can't be that far from the door. Oh, Faculty Tower. That helps.
Revelio.
Where's the damn thing? Oh, down that way. unicorn. So I was running around the wrong place for it. Why does that not surprise me? Fudge bucket's the wrong one.
Revelio.
Hogwarts architect shown here surrounded by the 4 house mascots designed and oversaw the construction of Hogwarts Castle alongside founder Rowena Ravenclaw, who is credited with creating its ever-changing floor plan. Oh, I can't math because I have the wrong thing, or I can't remember the right thing. Yeah, I couldn't remember the right thing. I was thinking my brain is gone. This took me a lot longer than I should have. There we go, it finally opened.
Revelio. Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Fast forward.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will. Which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future.
Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted.
You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct?
Yes.
You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Alright. There's spell and books.
Alohomora.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Thanks. And you sent me in here knowing it's a restricted area. Love you too, Miss Roan.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
This must be the prefect's bathroom. Alohomora.
So much work to unlock a door.
Loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Brutes, always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hyssop wouldn't be so cool if the Ministry would allow them to have one. gonna need, I'll hand him his hatch. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marks in Professor Hecat's class are superb. I don't think much of that class.
The headmaster.
Shoot. That didn't work out very well. It's gonna start me all over, or it's gonna be starting me halfway through it. Okay, so it's not gonna make me do the one from the prefect's room, bathroom, but it is gonna make me do the one from the hospital wing. Reminder to staff, the Hogwarts house elves do an exceptional job of keeping the castle in order. They are seldom unprepared for any number of items that they might encounter each day. However, only the other day, an unexpected stash of visiting crackers went off from behind a cushion. The company was most untoward, engulfing one poor elf in blue smoke and giving those of us nearby an abominable ringing in our ears for the rest of the day. I expected the culprit was Peas. Please keep an eye out and be careful. Matilda Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. I butchered that. Come on. Can you go upstairs? Move it, boy. You were supposed to go up the goddamn steps. Oh, that wasn't very helpful.
Students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacular.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them.
Now I gotta get out of here.
Ravenclaw would not have done that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something.
Just running. Just sprinting out. Apparently it's working. Run for it.
Hello,
All
Mr.
right,
Moon.
got it.
I have the
It only
moon
took me
to ask
2
me to
tries.
collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
All right. Alright, with that, I'm gonna call it a night, guys. I gotta get up in like 5 hours, so I appreciate everybody coming to hang out. And I will see everyone again next time. Night, Killam and Travis.